Hello everybody, what's up? This is just a guy watching Netflix. I'm currently watching Vikings Season 6, Episode 1. So sit back, relax, and let's get right into it. Getting some chips. Ivar. Monkeys, snakes, women. Oh. Ivar the Explorer. For a second, I thought that was like the Lord of the Rings map.
Why is that one-eyed idiot staring at me all the time? He's been on the road with us for weeks. I don't like it. Tell one of our boys to find a quiet spot and get rid of him.
They're just mercenaries. I wouldn't trust them to do anything.
Well, then maybe you should do it.
Sure.
Sure. Bjorn. Ironside.
People of Connecticut! I told you that when I became king, my rule would be very different from that to Five House, and I mean to keep that pledge. Ivar built a wall around our town. He discouraged foreigners, outlawed free speech and dissent amongst our own people. Kattegat can only survive and grow prosperous through trade, not conquest. to me with whatever you want, and I will listen. I am but your humble servant. Who are these men? I know who they are.
Hvitsker.
All
Hvitsker.
of these men collaborated willingly with Arvid's regime. They served as his bodyguards. They did his bidding, whatever that was. However cruel, however depraved. They did it without compunction, without a thought, even for their own families. They burned alive those who were brave enough to stand against them. And they burned alive a young woman called Laura,
Hmm.
who I loved. Didn't you?
Well, are these men guilty? And what should I do with them, huh?
Take these men away.
There's no way.
My son, the awful responsibilities of kingship.
Oh. No. I dropped an Oreo. Oh, where did it go?
These men are all guilty. They committed crimes against their own people. Against you. And I know you all think they deserve
I don't know.
to die. But there's something far worse than death. Far worse. I will banish them for life.
Oreo. There we go.
They will become outlaws. Skorgomors. Men of the forest. Forever condemned to live in the forest and other deserted places. Their property will be confiscated. They will be branded as Skorgomors, and they can be killed with impunity. This is much worse than death. They will live not as human beings, but as ghosts, outside of human society. Every day forced to regret and remember their decisions and their crimes. Yet unable to atone for them. Such is my decision. On the faithful say I. Then it is decided.
Kill me! You'll be doing me a favor!
Ooh. I just gotta see something real quick. Okay. Interesting. Oh, it's cool.
You made the right decision.
I hope so. Ivory would never set them free. But I am not Ivar.
Oh no. He knows.
Uscite, sciatire. Kutossi.
Variaga. Imenjeve Ivara. Pivse noću. Povida mi se mi jake koroli jesti.
Siže ubruzumenne koroli. Di pute nejako koroli teite.
Kvad se jaran?
Privezemo do Kijeva.
Vi se ivi per veje zablatiti me za vesti.
Kvad är folk detta?
Rus. Trötteltakitha.
Messinisk. Det grejta är kuvert. Kvad akademik.
Hövedboksen ser. Som heter Gainugarda.
Kvad är GBT?
Oli Konixon. Spamadaren.
Spamadare. Akve är spamadare.
Rusidena konja. Tsunami mašina. Što tebe?
Hromici jesti.
I hromište. I koroli. Divino se. Vidimo.
Belarus or Russia. Oh God.
Šta? Se konjaže, strani nekuljali jesmo.
It's all Russian.
Tvorite se koroli. Ove stočene je strani. Korole? Откуда te? Iza polunощ, ne zemeli. Varjagi. Se getur ekki gungið. Ertu sá?
Nej. Jag kan kribbling. I den fadingo. To tala tukumena.
Hon var 4 Tungan for sismens. Terrors. What do they call you?
My name is Iva. They call me Iva the Boneless.
I've heard of you. Ivor. The Boneless.
Your fame has traveled along the Silk Road.
Like honey, these
drugs, furs, and slaves. But why do you travel a bit longer now? You had an answer yourself. Like a thief.
I lost my kingdom to my brothers. I am nothing, and I have nothing to offer you, Prince Ulrich. It was not my intention to trouble you with my presence.
Where were you going?
Nowhere. I have no plans. I am simply fleeing the retribution of my brothers.
Well, you're here now. Who knows if your presence will trouble me? Let us see.
We have embarked on a new way of life here. And that was always my commitment as king. To build the most successful trading station in all of Scandinavia. But I will need your continued support. I need my family. Mother?
I wish you well in your enterprise, my dear son. And I'm sure you will succeed. But in the future, you will have to do it without me.
I don't understand. Why won't you stay?
I've seen enough of war. I have seen enough of death. I have lost so many. I don't want to be a public person anymore. I don't want to be responsible. I desire to live a totally different kind of life.
How can you do that?
I plan to build a farmstead, just like the one Ragnar and I lived in when we were first married. There, we were all so happy. I plan to build it in the countryside, untroubled by the problems of running a large and prosperous town.
Let me get this right. You want to retire and disappear. The most famous shield maiden in all of Scandinavia.
In the world?
In the world. But in the future you become a simple farmer. Just a forgotten and private person.
Yes. That is what I want, but I no longer wish to be famous. You must forgive me, Björn, but my mind is made up.
I must accept it. Can I count on you?
Actually, Björn. Fact is, just like our father, I feel the compulsion, the need to go exploring again. Surely you of all people can understand that. I was once told about the land, far to the west. A wanderer had glimpsed it from his boat. It's an uninhabited land, thickly forested, trees as high as mountains. He could not reach it himself, but they say just the vision of it still haunts him to this day. I want to find that land. If it really exists.
Well, I can hardly stop you. Yet I will miss you, brother. What about you, Vetsak? I'm sure you also have some reason to leave. If it's my fate to kill Ivar, then I must try to find him. Where would you begin? The world is such a big place. Surely the gods will one day show you the rock under which he has crawled, and until then, you can stay here and help me. Probably better to stay than to chase shadows, huh? Well, I guess it is true what they say, nothing lasts forever. Wherever we may go, may the gods continue to love and protect us, yes? Skål.
Skål.
Skål. Hmm. They're gonna torture him. Oh.
Now, my friend, is the time for truth. Tell us about this King Iva.
Why are you so quiet this evening? You hardly spoke.
We spoke of family. But family isn't everything. In the end, we are born alone and we die alone.
Yet we need our family. We need our loved ones. I need you, Brynhild.
I am here. I love you. I have told you so and I am honest. More honest than you, I think.
And tomorrow?
Tomorrow I will still love you. I would walk into the fire for you. But beyond that, who knows? Though married, I am still free in my soul.
Sometimes you are hard to love.
I think I am very easy. Kiss me.
Oh, you kiss me.
Kissing scene. Ugh.
You see, nothing is so complicated. Only thinking makes it so.
Is it true that the critical Urea company is the famous Ivor the Boneless?
Yes, Prince.
He lost the battle?
To his brothers. Bjorn Ironside, Uber, Witzek. All of them. Sons of the famous Ragnar Lothbrok.
How can I believe that he's a king? Where is the proof? You have none. You're lying. You think I'm a fool? Fatal mistake.
He's not just a king.
What? What did you say?
I said Ivor. He's not just a king.
I don't understand. Then what is he?
He's a god.
A god?
Yes, a true god. Revealed to the world as Kattegat.
We're Christians now, but we still have some strong memories of the old gods. And still perhaps some fear of them. So, if he's a god, why was he traveling through my kingdom in disguise? What are his real intentions? I can't help being suspicious. I need to know. You can imagine my desire, can't you? Please, you had better to tell me, my friend.
There's nothing left to say.
Oh.
We have had some problems with your friend. He was not cooperative, not helpful.
I don't understand. What has he done wrong?
Your friend refused to tell us why he had really come here. To my kingdom in disguise.
I already told you there was no reason.
There is always a reason. Always. I'm the very good armor!
Lagatha. Maybe. Let's take a look. You were right, Tovi. This is where I shall build my farm. This is where I shall live out the rest of my days.
We will help you to build it. We will not sell anywhere till your new farmhouse is built and you're set.
I would need some livestock. Not much. A few goats. A pig maybe. A horse to pull the plow.
Are you really going to live here, Lagatha?
Yes?
All on your own?
Probably.
Won't you be lonely?
No, Harry, I won't be lonely because I will be visited by Grandfather Ragnar and a lot of other friendly ghosts. I also have some news. You don't need to tell me. You're with child. Life goes on. Life goes on.
Oh.
What do you think? Would you like to fly? I'm with the bonus.
I don't understand.
There is nothing to understand. Once we get enough speed, we'll be free of the Earth. Isn't that the dream of all humans?
I don't know.
Surely for you, who cannot walk. We can only crawl across this Earth. The thought of flying free as a bird above it must be exciting, huh?
I wanted to bring you up here. Why? Because you're a god. It's true, isn't it?
Oh.
You are a direct descendant of Odin. You've been revealed as a god, yes. Ah! The gods travel across the sky. Don't they?
You won't die if you're with me.
You're not a god. If I cut your ropes, you would fall to the ground and die. Isn't that true?
Do you believe?
King Bjorn, Queen Gunnhild, we bring news of King Harald.
We were led to believe that King Harald had died of his wounds.
No. It's true he was wounded in the battle, but King Olaf rescued him and took him back home.
Well, that was indeed noble of King Olaf.
Perhaps not so much. While King Harald was sick, King Olaf claimed his kingdom and had enough warriors to enforce his claim.
Well, that is a pity. What has it got to do with me?
King Harald is still recovering his health, but he does not want to be ruled by King Olaf. He knows his life is threatened and likely to be forfeit. He also remembers that he came willingly to your aid with the desire to protect your brother Ivar, and that he personally saved you when Ivar tried to capture and kill you. Therefore, he claims an obligation. He asks you, as a true Viking, as a son of Ragnar, as a friend and ally, to help him overthrow the usurper.
I am sure we are very sorry for King Harald's plight. I am not sure we are under any obligation to him.
On the contrary, King Harald believes that you have become true friends. Whatever has happened between you in the past, he could have pressed his claim to the kingship of all Norway when he had the power. He could have pressed his claim to marry you, Queen Gunnhild.
Very cool.
As a man of honor, he did neither. But now, King Bjorn, he reaches out to you as another man of honor for your help.
We heard that you had become King of Kattegat. So the real question is, what kind of a king are you going to be?
I will think on it.
I have something to show you. my dead wife.
Oh.
The most sacred place in the palace. The most sacred place in my heart.
How did she die?
I killed her.
Hmm.
She was young and foolish. I discovered that she was sleeping with one of my aides. I loved her. She was enchanting. I thought of her all the time. Even on the battlefield. Yet, all that time, in some sordid room here in the palace, she was secretly betraying me.
I know your pain.
Then you know all about the fickleness of women. I somehow knew you would understand. I don't bring many people down here. But you... I think you and I are going to have a very special relationship. I truly think so.
As the sun sets, and in the sight of the gods, I swear, I will fight no more. Forever.
Those messengers disturbed me today.
I know.
I did not expect it. It was when they asked me what kind of king I was expected to be. I thought I had answered that. I thought I knew. When I spoke to the people, I spoke from the heart. I thought it was my answer.
I am sure it was your answer.
Those messengers, those unknown men, they spoke to something deeper. I'm sure they did not know it. King Harold secretly commissioned them, I know that, but still.
You are confusing things. Whether or not you go to the aid of King Harold will not define what you are as a king.
Then what will define it?
Perhaps your differences from your father.
Or my similarity? He was still left.
You must be yourself.
I want to be myself, I'm just not sure how to be. After all, doing the right thing might just be the easy way.
That is always the danger. To do the right things for the wrong reasons. You are so right to be cautious.
When I look out into the great hall, I see my father and my mother. Why wouldn't I? And suddenly I feel old. I'm not their son any longer. I am your husband. My father. And I am a king.
I have decided to treat your arrival here as a sign, an omen. You see, for a long time we Rus, guided by my brother-in-law King Rurik, looked to the east for trade, conquest, and expansion. Yet, even before I admit, somewhat unexpected appearance, I had begun to question this way of thinking. Perhaps, after all, it's time for us to look west again. Years ago, I hung my shield on the city gates of Constantinople, but now it's time to hang it on the gates of Kattegat, our ancestral and original home. And you can help me and be revenged upon your brothers at the same time.
I say it is a fine plan. Now I see that my arrival here in Kiev was no accident, as I suppose, but all arranged by the gods. How could it be otherwise?
The gods. Let us drink to Odin.
To Odin?
Wow. Very good first episode of season 6. That was just a guy watching Netflix.